Hello everyone. It's Wopticus here, and now I'm kind of sad to say that I did not press on for my microphone, and so now I have to record this like this. Um, but we're gonna hop into an OU match, and there will be three OU matches. And in this, I'm using obviously a brand new team, and I did not get the chance to nickname them. But in here, I figured I'm going to go out to my Clefable because with this team, I always go out to Clefable because I like to I like to set up my reflect and light screen. I know that's not normal on an OU Clefable, at least not to what I've seen so far, but he doesn't know I carry the flamethrower as well. It's with my only move that attacks, and with that, I'm gonna take out the Lucario and still have my reflect up. Now, he's gonna set out the Aegislash, and the Aegislash is too damn bulky. I must say that now. I'm deciding what to go for with Stealth Rocks, so I go for the Stealth Rocks, and he Sword Stance. So I decide, hell, I'll just go for the flamethrower, and he Sword Stances again. Now here, I'm like, you know what? Just gonna go for another flamethrower. As long as he's just chilling, sword stancing, I can just keep flamethrowing. Then he shadow sneaks and takes me out. He gets some HP, but I decided to go out into Gudra because my Gudra carries Earthquake, and with his defense stats and his and the reflect up, I do not fear the Aegislash even at ×4. So he's going to Shadow Sneak, take more than half out. Probably without the reflect, I would have died. But luckily I had it on. And, I mean, I'm not 100% sure about that. I might not have, but I did. It is an Assault Vest Gudra, by the way. And then he brings out Aggron. I wasn't too sure what to do with Aggron, especially when it Megas. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on what they're good for, but he does get some speed up, and Earthquake does nothing. So I'm just here screw it. He can take out my Gudra. I don't really need it too much anymore. I still have my Azumarill, and my Abomasnow for the Garchomp later, and that was really the only other thing I could take out with my Gudra, except for the Shed Ninja. I just totally blew a drank with blue. Alright, this is just so complicated at this point, but he goes for Heat Wave as I King Shield, and with that I just decide I'm gonna go out to Azumarill and take the Heat Wave. Now he Quiver Dances, but with that I think he switches out. No, he stays in. Alright, because I face another Volcarona later on in this. And his Shed Ninja, or Ninjas. Why am I saying Shed Ninja? Is that even a it's pretty late. So he goes out and this Shed Ninja, man, this thing's just trying to stall me out, and I'm hating it. I'm hating every bit of this damn Shed Ninjask. I don't know why I want to call it Shed Ninja, but he Substitute. I break it with Scold. So then he's gonna protect again and Substitute until I decide during his subs. I decide to Aqua Jet. Is this? No. Oh, I decide to go for this Aqua Jet, and then I'm like, wait, no, I'm gonna Scold. Scold. Yeah, whatever. But I decide he's probably gonna Substitute again, and I want to be able to just break it. So I go for the Scold again, and what he does is Substitute, and then I decide to I go for it again because he's just gonna. I thought he's gonna just either protect or do whatever, and now with that I just say, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna take an attack, and then I'm just gonna kill you with the super power. He goes for a power up punch because I think he's just like, well, I can eat anything he throws at me, and I can get power and just annihilate your team. But that's not how it works. And then he forfeits. So he didn't finish, and he really didn't have a chance. I mean, I had still a Azumarill and my Abomasnow for his Garchomp, which was the only threat. But this this was really just like a match of bullshit. Obviously, he has 3 Pokemon. The first one he sends out to level 1 Probo Pass. This person ends up running as well, and this Nose Pass pisses me off. I just dislike Nose Pass now. Nah, I do like Nose Pass. Nose Pass is actually pretty cool. Most people probably really disagree and don't even care, but it knocks it to sturdy, heats berry juice, and toxics my Goodra. So I'm like, alright, well, I dislike you very much. So then I decide, alright, I'm going to Earthquake it. Again. And this is what really just blew my mind, and I thought I was going to lose. I'll just say this now, I win this battle. Because of the pain split, I figured he's just going to pain split the hell out of me. And I figured, he's at full HP. But with that being said, I decide I'm just going to go out into my Mandibuzz. And I'm just going to get a Toxic off on it. There's just no point in not getting the Toxic off. And he stays in. I take it out with the Toxic. I don't take it out, but I get the Toxic off, and then I'll outspeed and hit him with the Foul Play. So, with that being all said and done and all good, he'll end up going out to one of his other two, or her other two. You never really can tell. But I do Foul Play, and I enjoy. He decides to protect. He protects. He stalls me out even more. And I'm just like, well, fuck you and everything you stand for. Sorry for my language. It's just me. I grow up with cursing and all that's not really too bad. Oh, he gets a double protect. That really, I know I got angry right there in the battle. I said, really? A double protect? And I mean, the Toxic's just eating away at him anyway. And then he decides to go for another Toxic, thinking he's cool and he's badass and he can just destroy me. Unfortunately, it fails for him. Actually, no, it's not unfortunate for him. He got lucky. He got 2 in a row. So, as that ends, he's going to bring out a Cloyster. I think it brings out the Cloyster, and I switch out because why not? I don't really give 2 fucks about this damn thing. Who do I switch out to? I switch out to Azumarill? Oh, yeah, I remember now. I switch out to Azumarill, and he's just going to eat a superpower. And he's not going to like the superpower. This thing just... Or do I play rough? No, I swear. I do, yeah, superpower. I go for the superpower. This thing just hates me, and Azumarill loves me. And it doesn't have a white herb, whatever. And I leave it with 1 HP because it has Focus Sash for some reason. Now with that, I just fuck it. I Aqua Jet. It obviously has Skill Link. I don't give 2 fucks. This thing's just gonna make me mad. But after I Aqua Jet it, it gets all forfeity up in here, the second forfeit of the day. So then we go out, we go to another battle with threats. This team is pretty threat. Is this the last battle? If this is the last battle, this was an 11-minute battle, which, yeah, no, this was the last battle. Now, obviously, I'm not going to ruin whether I win or I lose here, because this is an actual battle. And you guys might want to see this, because, I mean, it's a pretty weird matchup. I mean, I was fearing the Therathorn right away, and I was like, well, this is just great. It's gonna make it's gonna pull out the Therathorn and just start setting up. And you know what? I decide that I'm just gonna go for the light screen as well. And then I go, hell, bring out my Stealth Rocks, and I'm thinking that he's just gonna Earthquake or he's gonna try something to just take me out. He might go for the U-turn here? No, he does go for the Earthquake. So I didn't really get scared because I had, my light screen and reflect up, so whatever he wanted to throw at me probably wouldn't kill me. So then I go out to Obama Snow, and Abomasnow just, takes the earthquake. But unfortunately, it almost died. After the rocks and that. And I want to say that he just. See, switch it. He U-turns here. He U-turns here. And I guess he predicted my Leech Seed and went into Therathorn. Either that or he just said Therathorn can obviously tank the Blizzard anyway. So I was like, well, screw it. I'm faster, and I'm going to die to rocks if I come out, so let's just Blizzard. He Gyro Balls, he kills me, and who do I go out to? I go out to Clefable. And Stealth Rocks don't hurt Clefable because, well, as you can see, Clefable is just, he has Magic Guard, that's why. I was trying to think of it, I was like, he has Magic Guard though, so it doesn't affect him, and I Flamethrower, and I take it out. Now, here is where who does he bring out? Does he bring back out his Landorus? Is it Landorus? I think it's Landorus. No, he goes into Volcarona, and with that, I'm like, alright, well, I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower, and, I mean, Clefable's going to die. So let's just hope he goes. I figured he's going to go for Quiver Dance anyway. So hopefully I can get a burn off. But fortunately, I died to a Giga Drain. Now here's what I thought. I thought, alright, I'm going to take this thing out with my Azumarill. And thinking about it, I'm like, wait, he has a Giga Drain. He definitely outspeeds me. And I'm like, screw it. No, Aqua Jet. And then I click back and I'm like, nope, my Goodra has Sap Sipper. My Sap Sipping Goodra is coming through. Hoping that he gets a Giga Drain though. I mean, I baited him with water, but unfortunately, as time is clicking down, at this point I didn't think I started the timer, but he does actually go for the Giga Drain, matter of fact. I said unfortunately because I felt like I gave it away, and then everyone was just all like, oh, well, you just gave all that away and fucked with us. But I'm thinking Thunderbolt, but I'm like, no, because if he goes into his Landorus, his Landorus. If he goes into Landorus, it's not going to hurt, but he goes into the Latias. And I should have just went for the Draco Meteor anyway. And what happens here is he goes for the Draco Meteor. I really wish I didn't talk through it, but I do survive with about 12 HP, and then I take him out with my own. And after that, he brings out the, I want to say, Terrakion? Does he go into Terrakion? We'll see in a second. I'm sorry if it's like low and all that. It's kind of hard in this setting because I had to go back and I had to record it, so there's not going to be any sound or music or anything. It's just me talking with a hopefully clear background and a clear voice. He does go out to his Landorus, the Therathorn form, and so I'm like, well, Earthquake's coming. And I'm just going to go out into my Balloon Aegislash. I'm like, well, you know what? Screw your Earthquake. I got a Balloon. But he doesn't. He goes for Hidden Power. That just shook my mind. I was just so confused at that point. And we King Shield. So he Earthquakes again. And I'm like, well, I kind of got to get the hell out of here. So I'm like, well, my good old friend over there, I was thinking that I was like, should I just go for the Shadow Sneak? And I didn't. Now that was a very smart play on my part and helps me to win the important battle that comes up and keeps the match going by saving my Aegislash. It really it could really help me because he kind of outspeeds most of my thing, and if I can just lower it down and get some and get some Shadow Sneaks off and whatnot. So he goes on Terrakion and I roost, and I'm like, well, thank God I did that. So then I'm like, what should I do? you know what? Let's get some toxic on him. Let's just go. Let's get some toxic and let's have some fun with that. So I do. I go for the toxic. Um, Hopefully it doesn't miss. Else that'd be a bummer. And he close combats, gets me down a pretty nice amount of health, and I think I can live another one. I'm pretty sure I can live another one. Not too sure, but I do switch out into the zoom roll. This just happened a second ago, and I'm not 100% sure on the details. Um, After that, I'm kind of scared. I'm like, alright, what do I do? Then I think, I gotta outspeed him, so I go for Aqua Jet. He has 2 defense drops, and I'm like, I'm gonna take him out. So I do, I get him, I take him out, and next he brings up his Landorus again. And the Landorus is still kind of scary, you know, if it has Rock Slide or Stone Edge. I'm not sure at this point. I mean, all he's used is U-Turn and Hidden Power. He's used U-Turn, Hidden Power, and Earthquake. So I'm like, I was praying he misses his Stone Edge or Rock Slide or whatever he decides to use. But he goes for Hidden Power. It's super effective, but it's not effective at all. It honestly does nothing. I don't see why he doesn't have like a Rock Slide or something. So he uses a Hidden Power once more. So at this point, it shows me that he doesn't have Rock Slide. And what I'm forgetting right now is that was the Pokemon that set up Stealth Rocks. So he has Stealth Rocks, Hidden Power Rock or Electric, and he also has U-Turn and Earthquake. And this thing just can't do anything at this point. Now I'm wondering, I'm like, should I just go for the foul play? So I decided, yeah, I'll go for the foul play. I went for the Roost last turn because I thought Poison or Toxic was going to kill him, but unfortunately he did have leftovers, I think. So this Landorus isn't the most complete. And I was thinking maybe he wants to switch out, knowing I'll Roost up and try to scare me out with maybe his Kyurem, but he doesn't even do that. He just goes into Volcarona. So I'm thinking, well, his Kyurem has to have something, you know, ice or electric. I mean, it is the electric ice dragon right now. I mean, but he fire blasts me, he hits it, but he ends up dying from Life Orb. I think it's Life Orb. I mean, I'm looking at this, playing it back on a really small screen, but so he takes out my Mandibuzz, and I got 3 Pokemon left. It's looking good for me, but this thing likes to just take hits. So I'm like, who do I go out to? I go out to Goodrow. I was thinking Aegislash, maybe get a Shadow Sneak off, because I saved him because, you know, I didn't know how well I was going to do, and I wanted to Shadow Sneak someone, you know, just in case I had to. I decided to go for the Draco Meteor. I was thinking back real quick. I was like, wait, no, Kyurem Black or White isn't Electric or Fire Dragon. It's Ice Dragon. So I decided Aqua Jet's not going to kill, but it's going to get a little more damage off. He does Fusion Bolt, which I feel as if he's Choice Scarf, because all he does is Fusion Bolt. I mean, there's nothing else. I go for the King Shield, see if he's going to do anything crazy, you know. No, he doesn't. He just... So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to go for a Sacred Sword. Wait. Shadow Sneak. Sacred Sword. Wait. Swords Dance? Nope. I go for the Sacred Sword. Now here is where everything goes. This is it. I mean, the final 2. And I live a Fusion Bolt, because he must be Choice something, and take him out with the Sacred Sword. Now, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and click like and subscribe if you want to see more and help the channel grow. But I will be recording, you know, more, hopefully back to like 2-3 times a day. I do have a new recording system, so I don't need to, you know, do 15 minutes, take a break, 15. I can just go full speed and do what I want. I mean, I'm kind of happy about that. But like I said, thank you for watching, and just hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna get back into it.